I was supposed to make this video a very long time ago, but I've been procrastinating. All right, so I plan to make separate videos because I don't want to throw a bunch of information all at once. So this will be like an intro type of video to the VR30 for people who are like fairly new, who know nothing about the VR30, and for people who just want some information on it, who just recently got the Infiniti Q50 or 60, whatever one you got, or the Z. Because I wanted to make this video very informative. I'll try to make it not too much, try to keep it simple. Because honestly, like I've been part of this platform for a long time, and I've been hearing so many mixed things from people. Everybody's quick to say, "Oh, the VR30 is unreliable. Oh, turbos are grenades. Oh, it's not the blah 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 blah." And majority of the people, they just don't even know what they're talking about, or like they just don't know anything about this platform. People who talk down on it are either not educated about its history and maintenance, or they simply just seen a lot of bad owners like just ruin the car's reputation. Like no car is perfect, obviously, especially in its first or second year of production, hence why recalls exist. Every manufacturer has like their growing pains, like not every car's gonna be perfect. For example, like the when the Super came out, had oil consumption issues. The F80 got the crank hub, got the PCV issue, so on and so on. Just a lot of cars they're gonna have issues, right? Not everything's perfect. I've owned two Q60s, right? So I had a 2018, that's gone, and then I currently have my 2019 that's full bolt-on tuned. And the issues I've had was nothing. They've been perfect. I've been tuned for like the majority of my ownerships. I drive on my high boost map every single day, literally every single day. The only time I have it on like the low boost eco mode is like if I'm taking like a long trip, whatever, which I've done. I've drove the car to Canada because it's like a 5-6 hour drive from me to Montreal. But other than that, like I'm on the high boost map every day. There's no issues at all. Like I know how to take care of it. I know the ins and outs of it, especially my personal tutor has helped me out, gave me a lot of information about it. Anyways, yeah, no issues at all. What recently just happened was my charge air temp sensor went out. That was the only thing. I noticed it when I was driving, and then my charge air temp coolant was reading like a -45. So the coolant temp sensor went out. And I've bought the coolant sensor for like the longest, but I just been lazy to put it on. Hold on. Actually, I have it here, right? This little thing. This is the sensor for the heat exchanger. The coolant for the heat exchanger. I just gotta change that. But other than that, no issues at all. So people who don't know the VR30 whatsoever, right? All right, so the VR30, it is a twin turbo V6 direct injected motor. I've been seeing a bunch of videos of people recording their engine bay like, does the car sound normal? Does it sound like I have rod? It's like, no, like the car sounds normal. You're just hearing the injector. Like that's just the sound of the car. So people just be like so confused or worried, right? But whatever. This platform, it is very powerful, very tunable. It's comfortable. And honestly, it is underrated because, like I said, a lot of misinformation from people, right? And then for those who don't know Infiniti, right? Infiniti is like the luxury division of Nissan. So think of it as like Toyota has Lexus and then Honda has Acura. Same engineering DNA, just a premium look and feel, right? So I would say years to avoid is a 2016 and a 2017. So don't be confused because the VR30 came out in 2016 with the Infiniti Q50. That's when it first launched, okay? And then 2017 is when the Q60 came out with the same motor. So 2016, 2017, like I said, first, second year production, gonna have issues. It's not gonna be perfect, but those tend to have a few headaches. But obviously, if you're mechanically inclined and you plan to build it anyways, the year doesn't really matter. If you're just gonna build it, doesn't really matter. But it's for someone that just wants a daily driver, doesn't want to like have to deal with headaches. Just avoid the 16 and 17s. The 18s is okay, but if you could go for 2019 and newer, just do that because they are reliable. You don't have to worry about the issues from the first, second year production, right? If you do your research and take care of them, obviously they're gonna be reliable, right? If you take care of your car, the car will take care of you. That simple. The Infiniti Q50, most popular, most common, everybody gets. Its practicality, a lot of aftermarket support, a lot of different customizations. Like everybody, if you look at everybody's Q50, everybody's is different and just in their own style. It's cool because that's why this platform is so big and growing, because there's just so much you could do. And then of course you got the Q60, the sleek coupe version. My favorite look, that's why I got. But I like a coupe, but coupe's always been my favorite style of cars. If you have a 2.0 and you want performance, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it, because the 2.0 is like a Mercedes 4-cylinder. I don't know why they did that, but that's their motor in the car, and there's not really much you could do with it. But if you just don't really care and you just got the car for the looks and want to customize it, then enjoy it, keep it, whatever, it don't matter. Both the Q50 and the Q60 have similar trim levels. They have Pure Luxe, Silver Sport, and Red Sport. The Q50 has additional trims like Signature Edition, Sensory Edition. It's just a slight difference with like factory options, but the motor is still the same, so it doesn't matter. The Silver Sport, right? Silver Sport adds extra specs like the carbon fiber trim package, paddle shifters, and Silver Sport calipers, 4% in the front, 2% in the rear. The Pure Luxe and Silver Sport models are all 300 horsepower, right? To the crank, not to the wheel. So you're looking at about like 250, 270 horsepower to the wheels, right? Now the Red Sport, a lot of people get confused with this one. The Red Sport, right? Rated at 400 horsepower crank, not the wheel. All right, so that's like about 350, 370 to the wheel, give or take. The difference is that the Red Sport has crucial factory upgrades, right? It includes carbon fiber trims, has paddle shifters, DDS, dynamic digital suspension, electronically controlled, the dampers. They got red calipers instead of silver. Same thing, 4% in the front, 2% in the rear. It has an oil cooler, and it has turbo speed sensors that help prevent overboosting. And then also the slightly aggressive factory tune, right? Overall, regardless of all the trims I just said, it's all the same motor. All right. So once you start modifying all the VR30s, whether it's the 300 horsepower or the 400 horsepower, capable of making the same power with the parts and the tune, right? People who have a Red Sport gotta stop talking down on people with the base model, the Pure Luxe, whatever. Like, it's the same motor. It's like comparing a 340 to an M340. It's the same motor, just different packages, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. So when you have a Red Sport, don't be trying to talk down people because they don't got the Red Sport. You do get a choice between rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. They all come with a 7-speed automatic, so no manual, fortunately, but some people have done a manual swap, so it's possible. Starting in 2020 models, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto were standard, but before that, you're just stuck with the older infotainment system. But luckily, like I said, there's massive aftermarket support, so you can upgrade to either the OEM style screen on the top, or you could just replace the whole thing and do like a Tesla screen, which a lot of people do. I personally did the OEM style. I just did the top screen. Apple CarPlay does the job. I'll be live streaming basketball games. I'll be watching YouTube. It's just it is convenient. It's a must upgrade if you don't have Apple CarPlay, basically. Right? All right, so the Nissan Z comes with 3 trims: Sport, Performance, and the Nismo. Right. So Nissan, they did well with their interior with these. They got a digital cluster, 9-inch infotainment system, Apple CarPlay with Android Auto, and they also kept the same 3 analog gauges right on top of the dash, just like the 350 and 370Z. The Sport is their base trim, simple setup. It doesn't have limited slip differential. The Performance trim steps it up with some crucial upgrades, like it has a sport brakes, and it also has limited slip differential. The Nismo pushes out 420 crank, I'm pretty sure, and then obviously a more aggressive factory tune. Comes with tuned suspension, a stiffer chassis, and it comes with Recaro seats, the beautifully made Recaro seats. And I guess the front and rear fascia is slightly different with the Nismo. All the Z's, they come rear-wheel drive, but you have the option for either 6-speed manual or a 9-speed automatic. Has the same VR30, but it's updated, so updated parts, enhanced cooling, right at factory for the maximum reliability and consistency. So I hope this helped you better understand the VR30 platform a lot more. So I'll have a part 2 covering like the maintenance, part 3 of like the modification setups and the tuners.